Our journey to nursing. We are now students majoring in nursing, at the same time being interns in the hospitals every Thursdays and Fridays. Although it always makes us extremely nervous and sometimes stressed out. Whenever taking good care of patients, it seems that we can feel the strong power of life. Every day we step into the world at 7 a.m. Suddenly, various medical orders and routine nursing care just came in waves. We use all of our tenderness to take perfect care of all kinds of patients, playing an indispensable role in their recovery process, simultaneously providing nursing care and empathizing with the discomfort and emotions of patients. To us, the spirit of nursing is to treat patients as our family. However, sometimes the patient's condition is not that stable. Maybe a patient could just greet us with all his energy, share with us how amazing the new watch his wife bought for him, even how happy he was when his children called him in the morning. Suddenly, his blood pressure dropped rapidly from 110/70 to 70/35 in the afternoon. He started to show the features of delirium, confusion, and even coma. All we had to do was to give the first aid in a row, giving some medication to stabilize his condition. In addition to dealing with the emergency problems, we have to pay attention to patient's family and offer mental support, and this also matters. What we do doesn't need many words, because the best nursing is to keep company. Although it seems that we face a wide variety of emergency every day, most of the time we can always get something good unexpectedly during an internship. We met a little girl whose face was bitten by the dog, and was concerned whether she won't go back to school, or maybe she would care the way others look at her, even start to be afraid of dogs due to disfigurement. However, when we took care of her wounds with tenderness and tried not to scare her, she replied to us in a common way. To our surprise, she said, "I will find the best surgeon all around the world to operate. I have a deal with my mom, so that I can still be a pretty girl and continue shooting my dancing video then upload to TikTok. Though I don't know why my dog suddenly bit me. I still love dogs, but maybe I won't play with them for a long while." It was really hard for us to describe how we felt at that moment, but it somehow was like a magic power that crushed our minds. We felt the power of love and we learned the infinite strength of life. On the day the little girl could be discharged from hospital, she not only appreciated our nursing care, but said something which made us feel between laughter and tears with her tooth-missing mouth. She said, "I want to live in the hospital one more day, so that you can play with me one more day." At that moment, a sense of achievement suddenly stuck in our mind, lighting up the candle supporting us to stick to our nursing dream, even if the path is full of thorns. I still remember when we were an intern nurse in cardiovascular ward. We took care of a patient who was 85 years old suffering from myocardial infarction. Owing to a long time staying in bed, he always looked very tired and didn't want to get out of bed. However, no matter how hard we tried, how tender we talked about the pros of getting out of bed, the patient just didn't want to leave the bed. However, as the time went by, our relationship became more and more closer due to daily care. the patient's poker face gradually turned into smiling, and was willing to get out of his bed and sit on a wheelchair. Even if we just took the patient for a walk with the wheelchair around the bird for several rounds, this mentally fulfilled our minds. The several rounds not only represented the process of health in the patient. To us, the changes in the patient, no matter physical or mental, inspired us and we feel deeper love. It definitely couldn't be taught in human words. We saw growing hope not only in the patient, but in ourselves. Every patient is indeed actually our teachers, being the light brightening the unknown in the future for us. Nowadays, COVID-19 hits all around the world. We know that it's really a tough period not only for people, but especially for patients. And we nurses' role is to be the light, be the hope for the patients. And also offer the patient's family the strongest supports physically and mentally. Although we have no idea what will happen in the future, and don't know what virus will be changed, there's one thing for sure. The persistence and the tenderness of being a nurse will never be changed.